Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. So today, I just seen we got the new weekly rewards for logging in 7 days. I just wanted to take a look and say shout out to 2K. Look at this. They added the multi-dimensional pack. You get that on Wednesday for logging in. So that's really cool. Make sure you're keeping track of this. Like, even if you can't play most of the week, or say like you have school and stuff and you just can't play certain days, on Wednesday try to make sure you can log in just for a little bit. Like, you know, sometimes I understand your parents don't let you, but hey, just be like, can I please log in for like 2-3 minutes, because you're getting a free pack. And that's really cool that they added that. That's actually going to help out a lot of people. So let's collect our 250 MT. Thank you so much 2K for this. And I think we do get another spin. I don't know why that is, but I've seen other people get like this week's spin as well. So hey, I'm going to take it. So if you guys have not gotten your spins yet, I think you have to update your system, not your game, your system. So just keep that in mind. And ooh, we were so close. So I think what has to happen is you're trying to land it in the middle. All right, that's just what I'm pretty sure is happening, because right there I kind of aimed for it and I was really close and I missed it. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You see how close I was, and I just missed the middle by a little bit. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So today's challenge bonus is earn a bonus 200 for every challenge win. So challenge wins would consist of these challenges, multiplayer challenges, I'm pretty sure. So that's how you're gonna get free MT today. But what we are talking about today is collector levels. So if you guys don't know, last year one of my most popular videos of all time, well, probably the most, was when I showed off how to get AK-47 from collector level. So I showed off every step by step. It was literally a documentary. People started calling it the movie, the AK movie, whatever the case was. But basically this year, if you guys want to know how to get to a certain point, the cheapest, most reliable way, we can do that a little later. Prices are still high. So that leads me into today's point. I seen somebody trying to rise in their collector level, and honestly all I be seeing people going up to is like 300, 350, 400 and all that, and they're trying to look for players. So that's where you guys are incorrect. You are not supposed to look for players. Before we talk about what you're supposed to be looking for, I just wanted to add that 2K finally in their update fixed this aspect of the game where you can actually search for the player through the collection. They took that out in the beginning, but they added it back in, thankfully. I guess they saw what we were talking about and realized that it makes no sense. So thank you 2K for adding that. That's a huge feature. One of the big reasons I really love this feature is, one, it helps you finish a collection. So that also leads to the point where a lot of people have been asking me what are the cheapest collections. So I'll help you guys with that too. But in the meantime, one of the reasons I really like this is because look, so I could send, say, this card to my auctions. I want to know how much he goes for. So I'm going to check right here, and I could see, instead of me having to go search his name, then I could just go to my auctions and pretty much put him up for sale, because I just seen how much he was worth. So that's going to save me some time, some effort, and a lot of work. Now, how do we get our collector level up the cheapest way possible? What actually counts towards collector levels? And there's honestly a lot of things. So the expensive things are going to be your heat checks right now. Heat checks are definitely expensive. A lot of the premium stuff is going to be expensive. They're called premium for a reason, right? You're going to go through the players. The bronze players are the cheapest. So if you really needed players, you start looking at your bronzes. Silvers are the most expensive right now after your Amis. Amis are obviously the most expensive. Then you got silvers. There are reasons for this. The main reason being the Amis obviously the best right now. It's like the best card you could possibly have through packs and whatever. Then silvers are next, because for teams that don't have like any of that, rubies and sapphires and emeralds and stuff get pulled actually more than silvers. So the reason to make the collections all somewhat cost the same, because I'm going to be honest, most collections do cost the same. There are ones that do cost a lot more, and there are some that cost a little less, but at the end of the day, they are pretty much somewhat around the same price. There are a few that I did notice that are cheaper. So if you guys want that video, please make sure to leave me a like and comment below that you would like to see that. I will make sure to make it happen. But now the cheap stuff you should be looking for are some jerseys. I know some of the jerseys are expensive. Shoes do not count towards your collector level. this year again. They did it a couple years where they did, but this year it definitely does not. Now this is your bread and butter right here, the coaches. Coaches go for really cheap. You could buy all these coaches right here, the bottom ones for like 300, 400 MT. Make sure you're taking a look at that. These are going to be adding to your collector level. You got some arenas, you got playbooks. You could find a lot of cheap playbooks. Some are really expensive, but just keep that in mind. You got some logos you should be looking at. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your franchise. You're going to go into coaches. You're going to start off really low. Start off at like 350. You could actually maybe start off a little lower. No, 300 didn't work. So you're gonna start off at 350. You'll scroll through. There might be 300s. I know they fixed the auction house, which is great. So you can definitely just pick out which ones you don't have. And the best way to do that is actually to enable to exclude the owned cards. So me, I knew already that I already have all those coaches, but remember, you could do enabled and it'll only show you the cards you don't have. So I could start being like, oh, I'm willing to pay 1300. Oh, look, some card came up. I could do that for anything. I could do that for jerseys, which is going to be the biggest plus to add up to your collector level. Last year you had to scroll through and make sure you don't buy the same card. You have to actually be very, very, very careful. This year you don't have to be. And honestly, jerseys are kind of expensive right now. People don't put them up for buy now because it's a collector level and people understand that collector level is going up and all that good stuff. So we're going to check out logos. There are some logos I'm pretty sure that are pretty cheap. Maybe I'm wrong about that too. You can filter through your playbooks, get some cheap playbooks. And the cool thing with playbooks is you can actually like really snipe these. Like you can get these for like really cheap, and they actually do go for something. So just keep that in mind. Collector level is important. You do want to grind your way up, and I just don't want you guys wasting that much MT. I actually did not get my collector level through buying packs, through buying cards, or any of that. If you actually look at my collection is not even anywhere near complete. My collection consists of a bunch of rewards. I got a bunch of logos. This is from regular domination. You also get these evolution cards from regular domination. So if you look at it, that's already 30 cards in players, 30 cards in logos, and you also get 30 cards in arenas. So that's 30, 60, 90. You get 90 cards straight up from regular domination plus all the MT you are getting. You lock these in for tokens, and you lock these in for 2 more players. So technically 92 cards, but you have to evolve all these, so I won't count them. Then the second domination, you do end up getting these jerseys. So that's 30 and 30. So you get 60 more jerseys to add to your collection. And all-time domination, you get these basketballs. So remember, there are a lot of things you could do for collector level. You do end up getting a lot of tokens. So you'll see that I got my 10 emerald players, my 10 sapphires, my 10 rubies, and all that good stuff. There are other players you can get from other rewards as well, so remember that and keep that in mind. So those players you can get from triple threat offline, for example. Currently all I got was the Gerald Wallace, who I evolved. Great card, I highly recommend. Working our way up to Ruby Darius Miles. There are other cards as you work your way up, plus you're making lots of MT and tokens. So keep all of this in mind when you guys are playing. Some of the spotlight challenges give you cards as well, so don't forget these things. These are pretty much free ways to get your collector level up, so you don't have to spend all your MT. MT is very valuable right now, and in a couple of weeks, I'm letting you guys know this now. It's the way 2K works, it's the way the market works, it's the way life works. Basically, right now cards are very expensive. There's not many people with them. There's not many people with packs. People are really trying to work up their way on the collector level, but patience is key. That's why I haven't made a move yet. I should be selling a couple cards in the next day or two, so when I do that, I should have like 200k. I am actually going to be streaming later today, so if you guys want to pull up to the Twitch stream, my Twitch link is down below. It is just Mosballin if you just want to look it up. So keep that in mind. You guys also have that luxury of being able to watch me live and ask me questions personally. I do try my best to answer all your questions that you guys do leave on my videos, and I try to make videos for you guys the best that I can to help you guys out. Today's second video is going to be the best way to evolve cards. I honestly found a method that can make you really evolve cards really fast, and it's less boring than playing full games of domination, less boring than playing this or that, and it's not play with friends. People have been asking me if it's rookie domination. I'm telling you, I'm too bored to do that stuff. So right here you'll see I need 56 points to evolve my D-Wade. I'm going to do that all in one game, and it's not even going to be a full game. It's going to be more fun at least. So we'll be talking about that later today. Make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications so you don't miss anything. I will be seeing you guys later. It's been your boy Mosballin, and Ballin out. Is there anything else you want to tell them?
Subscribe and hit that bell, and let me go tell you a magic trick. If you tap the bell, it's gonna be ringing, and if you tap the like button, it'll turn blue.
Whoa.